I've worked in the New Zealand fitness industry for ages. I probably need to comment on the NZ muscle situation. While it's like super exciting to see some niche drama, and it's pretty crazy, it's actually quite atrocious if everything that's being alleged is true, I think I can offer some insight that's like a little bit different. First of all, the supplement industry has just been shady forever, right? Like, that is nothing new. To have such like solid allegations against a particular company, especially one so massive, is insane, right? Whether it is just a New Zealand company or anything, the presence of NZ Muscle has been around for ages. And this is where my perspective comes in as someone that has quite honestly been worked in the NZ fitness industry for ages. I'm not like a newcomer by any moment. I've been a coach for 15 years. I pretty much was a personal trainer when gym culture took off. In that decade and a half, I've never really fitted in with gym culture. I've been like the weird kid in the corner that wants to like lift heavy things and it's never really into the aesthetic sides of things or anything like that. However, these people that exist in this industry I've been in peripheral of for many years, and many of them have had sketchy reputations the entire time. Now, I think this is an issue with the fitness industry as a whole, because the type of person that it tends to attract tends to be quite self-involved, quite narcissistic, and the people that got into this industry early, like some of the legacy brands, were started by people that weren't necessarily business-minded. They were just trying to make dollars, right? They are, again, the narcissistic fitness influencer culture. Those people have developed into something that's festered into something a lot worse. The other ugly secret that no one wants to talk about is a lot of these brands started as means of laundering money for steroid sales. What this has resulted in is the fact that the companies that were early to market were often people that didn't necessarily have a business background. They're all about just making money, and they cut corners left, right, and center. And we still see it to this day with new startups and stuff. The difference is some of these early adopters have had time to scale into large companies without ever actually addressing like the shortcuts they were taking. I feel like this is a particular problem in the fitness industry, and there are a lot of these types of people that run these companies that they started off as small little, almost scammy in some ways. I'm not saying NZ Muscle was scamming people, but the fitness industry at startup is often known to be a bit of a scam, and once it scales, it seems more legitimate, but the scam is sometimes still in the bones of the company. That's not specific to NZ Muscle. That is specific to a lot of these legacy brands. We interpret size and scale as a form of legitimacy in the fitness industry, but so many aspects of it, whether it's supplements, coaching, nutrition, all these kinds of things, they aren't very well regulated in the first place. And if you're in the industry or you're a participant in gym culture, you think it's bigger than it is, but it's still quite niche, and a lot of people don't care about it. So it slips under the radar, and that's what we're seeing here. That's my 2 cents on it without pointing fingers at anything. I thought the documentary was brilliant. I did think it was a little bit weird that they obviously weren't hiding that they were from Ugly Face, which is a brand that, for all I think, has been very transparent and cool. But I think they could have been a bit more forthcoming that they were a competitive brand. But at the same time, that doesn't dismiss the claims, nor does it mean that the message isn't good, right? And they're right in their response. As competitors, they are allowed to point out flaws to make their industry better. That's all I wanted to say.